All right. So here we go, y'all. 60 and single. First, let me say that never thought I'd be single at this time in my life. I thought I would definitely be with someone special, married, with kids, and all the good things, that come with that. The basic nuclear family type situation, but that's not how it worked out for me. I have the kids though. Uh, got three great kids, got four great grandkids, and love it. Trust me, love it, love it, love it. But we all need companionship. We all uh, need someone to share adult time with. Contrary to popular belief, for all of you out there who are uh, claiming to be single by choice because you don't want the hassles of dealing with someone, or you don't want to put the work in to make a relationship work, I call bullshit because companionship is vital to mental health and stability, and believe it or not, to physical health. Um, Studies have shown that people in long, healthy relationships live longer than single people. They live longer and they live healthier. Now, I don't know why that is. I would imagine because if you're, in a relationship with someone, you have someone to basically just to talk to and communicate with on a regular basis. Even if you don't talk that much, but sharing your time with somebody who appreciates it, to me, is very important. Uh, I have some days, when I'm out and about, and all I wish for is to just be out and about with someone else, you know, other than my children, other than my grandchildren. You know what I mean? Uh, those long, lonely nights when I lay down in my bed and there's no one there to lay down next to me. Those are tough. They get really tough at times. Uh, but I deal with it. I cope. I'm not depressed or anything like that. Uh, but sometimes I find myself to be pretty lonely. So how do I cope with it? I cope by getting out as much as I can and socializing as much as I can. Uh, I spend a lot of time people watching. I go out to the beach. I love the beach. I love the waterfront. It's peaceful. I can sit there, feel the breeze, listen to the waves crash along the beach, and it's very relaxing. It's a time when I can gather all my thoughts, think about things that I might want to do when I grow up, think about things that I have done in my life. But it still comes a time when I wish that I had somebody there next to me to share those moments with. And this is my advice to all of you out there who claim to be single by choice. Find you someone that you can spend the rest of your life with. I know it sounds like a fantasy, but we all need that. Humans weren't meant to be alone. We weren't meant to live out our lives all by ourselves, with no one to share that time with. It's not healthy, uh, physically or mentally, and it's just not right. But it takes two. It takes two. We're at a time in our social structure that relationships seem to be transactional. Nobody really cares about being with someone just because they like to be with someone or to be with that particular person. It's always about, are you going to help me pay bills? Are you going to do this or do that? It's always like a business arrangement. I don't want a business arrangement. If I wanted that, I would have just stayed in business. I wouldn't have retired. Um, Personal relationships shouldn't be transactional. Personal relationships should be cultivated on a much deeper level than whether or not uh, either you can pay the bills or provide this or provide that, blase, blase. Once you reach a certain time in your life, you should be able to handle that yourself. If you are single, you should definitely be able to take care of yourself in that respect. But companionship is something different. And I'm not saying that you have to be in like a committed relationship where, you all are, in each other's face every day and every night, blase, blase. But just having someone that you can talk to, someone you can bare your soul to from time to time, someone you can go cry to when you need to cry. Because we all cry. I don't give a fuck how tough you think you are. We all cry. And we all, uh, you know, have emotional times that we have to deal with. And it's always good when you have someone there who can help get you through those emotional times. It's always good to have someone there uh, that you can listen to, that you can help get through certain things. It's like a symbiotic situation where people need each other. Men and women need each other. Fuck all the bullshit that's been put in your head and yes, granted, there are so many superficial people out here that only give a damn about how much money you make or the things you have, or the things that they think you can provide for them. But there are also definitely people out here that will want you just for you. There are. I haven't found that person yet myself, but I know she's out there. I know she is. As it stands right now, I have a very special friend that I talk to on a regular basis. She keeps me in the friend zone, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm good with that. Uh, but we all need somebody. You need somebody. I need somebody. Everybody needs somebody. You can't get through this world all by yourself. All right? So that's all I got to say this morning. I'm your man's Ken Jackson. This has been the Ken Jackson Morning Experience. Be happy, y'all. Enjoy life.